Rach, do you have a minute? I need to talk to you about something.
Sorry, I'm kind of busy right now. Can we talk later?
It's really important. Can't you spare just 5 minutes?
Actually, I'm dealing with something serious right now.
Oh, did something happen?
Actually, Mark suddenly disappeared. When I got home from work, all his things were gone. No note, and he won't answer any of my calls.
That's so strange. Have you tried calling his workplace?
They said he called in sick today. I've been trying his phone for hours.
You're so desperate. Don't worry, Rachel. Mark's fine. He's with me right now.
What?
Actually, we've decided to get married. So I'm taking Mark from you. That's what I wanted to tell you.
Is this some kind of joke? You're not making any sense.
No joke. We're in love.
What? You're kidding, right? What do you mean you're in love and you're getting married?
Wow, Rachel, you're totally freaking out.
Of course I am. My husband disappeared and now my sister is saying she's marrying him?
When you put it that way, it sounds so dramatic.
This isn't funny. Marriage, and with all his stuff gone, does this mean you two eloped?
Yeah, isn't it romantic? Like something out of a movie.
You can't be serious. Sophie, where are you right now? We need to talk about this in person.
No can do. We're already far away.
Seriously?
I mean, everyone would probably be against our marriage anyway, so we had no choice. We are two lovers running away from a world that won't accept our relationship.
Don't give me that crap. He's just running away because he doesn't want to take responsibility. There's nothing romantic about this.
Really? We were having such a great time, though.
How long has this been going on? Have you two been seeing each other behind my back?
Does it matter now? We're together, and that's what counts.
It matters to me. I'm your sister, and he's my husband.
Was your husband, past tense.
Both of you need to come back right now. If you really want to marry Mark, come back together and explain this to me properly. Otherwise, I won't sign the divorce papers.
No need for that. I already submitted the divorce papers myself.
What?
I know how to forge your signature. Sorry, but I helped myself to using it.
Wait, Mark, is that really you?
Yeah, sorry for suddenly disappearing from home, but you'll understand, right? You'll quietly step aside for your husband's happiness, won't you?
Is this really happening? Are you actually asking me to just accept this?
Come on, Rachel, you're always so understanding.
I don't understand at all. How long have you been seeing Sophie? Of all people, why would you elope with your wife's sister?
Can't help it, can I? It was love at first sight.
What?
On your wedding day, I fell head over heels for Sophie.
On our wedding day?
Oh, if only I'd met her earlier, then I could have canceled the wedding just in time. Even I didn't have the courage to cancel it on the actual day.
Are you telling me you married me while being in love with my sister?
It's complicated. I thought I could make it work with you.
She didn't even come to the family meeting before the wedding. She's always been irresponsible, never holding down a real job and just doing whatever she wants. She even forgets important events and cancels at the last minute.
That's exactly what makes her so adorable. That free-spirited nature is why I fell for Sophie.
No way.
You know what your problem is, Rachel? You're too predictable.
Predictable?
I've always been too serious, and I always thought that made me boring. That's why I decided to marry you, Rachel, because you were serious too. But I finally realized what I really need is someone wild and free-spirited.
And that was Sophie.
Yeah, she's my soulmate. That's why I'm gonna live freely and happily with Sophie. I decided to quit my job and everything to run away with her.
What? You quit your job just for this?
Wow, we need a fresh start, away from everything.
You're throwing away your entire career? Your pension? Everything?
That's what eloping is all about, right? That's why we haven't told our parents or anyone else yet.
Are you serious?
Totally. We're gonna live life on our own terms.
This isn't living life on your own terms. This is running away from responsibility.
Yeah. Anyway, you can handle things on your end. We're gonna find a new place and start our life together. Take care.
Mark? Don't you dare ignore me now! Sophie? Are either of you going to answer me? Fine, go ahead and run, but don't come crying when reality hits.
Rachel, I'm heading home from my parents' house. They gave us lots of homemade food, so could you just make some side salad for dinner?
Oh, that's wonderful! Your mom's cooking is always so delicious. It's such a help that they watched Lily for the entire day, too.
They absolutely adore her. She's been showing them all her new drawings.
She's getting so good with her crayons, isn't she?
My parents were so happy to see her. It's been ages since they last spent an entire day together. And Lily was showing off her new wheelchair to them. She looked like she was having so much fun.
Did she do her little wheelchair tricks for them? She's been practicing so hard.
She did. Mom almost had a heart attack when she did her spin move.
I'm so grateful your parents are so understanding. When Lily got sick right after birth and we were told she needed a wheelchair, I was prepared for them not being accepting.
Hey, don't think about those worries anymore. We're past that.
I know, but sometimes I still can't believe how lucky we are.
For my parents, a grandchild is precious no matter what, and your parents love her just as much.
You're right. I'm nothing but grateful to my parents, too.
Lily is living such a happy life, being loved by so many people. Yes, she has challenges because of her condition, but she's just like any other kid, and that's more than enough.
Jack, you always know exactly what to say.
Well, I guess that's just me being optimistic. The truth is, there are people with prejudices out there, like that weird person who bothered us today.
What? What weird person?
Nothing too serious, don't worry.
Jack, tell me what happened.
We were taking a break at the park on our way to my parents'. There was this person just staring at us. I thought maybe they knew us, so I nodded hello. Then they suddenly came closer, stared at Lily and her wheelchair, sighed, and walked away.
What? How rude!
I wanted to say something, but I didn't want to make a scene.
Was Lily upset?
Lily was asleep in her wheelchair and didn't notice anything.
Nothing else happened? No one got hurt?
We just got stared at, that's all. But be careful if you go to that park. That person might be there again.
Did you get a good look at them? Should we avoid that park completely?
They were wearing a hat and sunglasses, but something about them seemed familiar.
Familiar? Do you think it was someone we know?
Maybe, but let's not worry about it now.
Okay, I understand. For now, just come home quickly. Let's heat up your mom's food and eat.
I'll be there in 10 minutes. Love ya.
Love you too. Drive safe.
Long time no see. How are you doing, Rachel?
Sophie? Why are you suddenly contacting me after being out of touch for so long?
What? Can't a sister check in?
We haven't been sisters since you ran away with my husband.
Still bitter about that. It's been years.
What do you want, Sophie?
Well, I heard some shocking news, so I just had to reach out.
What?
I mean, I had to confirm it myself. Couldn't believe what I was hearing.
Just say what you want to say.
I heard you remarried and have a kid now, but apparently your kid is sick and needs a wheelchair?
Is that the shocking news? What's it to you if my daughter uses a wheelchair? It's none of your business.
Wow, that reaction confirms it's true. Rachel, you're really living quite the dramatic, pitiful life, aren't you?
Excuse me?
Come on, don't be so cold. I'm worried about my niece.
She's not your niece. You gave up any right to family when you chose to betray me.
Don't get defensive. I'm just stating facts.
Facts? What facts?
That you are pretty pathetic. I mean, think about it. Your sister stole your husband, leaving you at rock bottom. Then you desperately climbed back up and got married, finally finding happiness. Only to have a child who needs a wheelchair. Talk about falling back to rock bottom again. How tragic.
Hey, don't just decide I'm pathetic. I'm perfectly happy.
Huh?
Don't act surprised. Did you expect me to be miserable?
Well, aren't you?
I met and married a kind and sincere husband, and I'm incredibly happy. We were blessed with an adorable daughter, and every day is truly fulfilling. Don't assume things when you haven't even been around these past few years.
Stop putting on a brave face. A kid in a wheelchair is just a burden and nuisance, right?
Don't you dare talk about my daughter that way.
I'm just being realistic here. I mean, she's not normal, is she?
Not at all. Yes, Lily needs support, but she's absolutely adorable and every day is amazing. She's just like every other kid on the block. She's growing up beautifully and is loved by her father and everyone around her.
Growing up beautifully is something you say about kids developing normally, like my child with Mark, for example.
Wait, child? Are you and Mark still together? Things are going well enough between you guys that you started a family?
Why do you sound so surprised?
Given how you two started...
Don't act like we broke up. We got married right after and we're still super happy. We recently had a baby too, so we're more in love than ever.
Well, that's nice. I'm glad you're both happy.
But you know, even though we're in love, I'm still unemployed. And Mark's only been doing temp work since then. We're really struggling with money.
That's not surprising, considering how you two live.
What's that supposed to mean?
So you really are living freely and having fun. It must be tough being short on money, but this is the path you chose. Don't complain and just work it out together.
We are working together. That's why we discussed it and decided to ask you guys for hand-me-down baby stuff.
What?
I mean, you have baby things you're not using anymore, right?
You have some nerve.
But who would have thought you'd have a kid in a wheelchair? I saw your kid yesterday at the park, and it's quite different from a stroller. Doesn't look like we can use any of that stuff. What a letdown.
Yesterday at the park. So that was you who came up to my husband and stared at my daughter?
Oh, so he told you about that? I was trying to see if the rumors were true.
Rumors? You've been gossiping about my daughter?
I just heard some stuff from the grapevine. I also got a good look at your new husband. He's kind of plain and boring, isn't he? A miserable woman and a dull man. No wonder they had a disabled child.
What did you say?
Just being honest. You know me, always speaking my mind.
You haven't changed at all. Still cruel and thoughtless.
Meanwhile, our baby is a total angel. Maybe it's because we're parents who live freely without stress. I could let you meet our kid, but seeing them next to your wheelchair-bound child might make you cry.
I wouldn't make any comparisons, but since you're mocking our child, what about your situation? A mother who had no problem stealing someone's husband and a father who ran away from his responsibilities. Your child is the one I feel sorry for.
You just don't get it. The world is survival of the fittest. Aren't we good parents for teaching that?
What?
And then there's you guys with a child in a wheelchair. Your miserable life just got more miserable. My condolences.
Do you know who my husband is?
Huh?
You seem to know so much about us, but do you really know anything?
What are you talking about?
I don't care if you mock me, but making fun of my husband and daughter is a different story. My husband is actually a lawyer.
A lawyer? That plain-looking guy?
Appearances can be deceiving, something you clearly haven't learned.
So what if he's a lawyer? Are you trying to scare me?
And specifically, a civil rights lawyer. He's quite experienced with cases like this.
Cases like what? I haven't done anything wrong.
Discrimination, harassment, defamation. Ring any bells?
What?
You mocked his daughter in a wheelchair and insulted me, his wife. I'm going to have my lawyer husband handle this properly.
Wait a minute. Handle this? You mean you're going to sue me?
Now you're catching on.
You wouldn't dare. We're family.
Family? That's rich coming from you.
Don't be ridiculous. I haven't done anything illegal. Don't get cocky just because you married a lawyer.
What? Don't tell me you don't know about defamation laws.
Of course I know about them, but I heard messages on chat apps don't count as defamation.
Oh, you've been researching this?
Everyone knows this stuff. For a lawyer's wife, you sure don't know much. This kind of thing isn't illegal unless it's in front of a large audience.
Wow, you know quite a bit. Yet isn't it funny how people still cross the line thinking they won't get caught? Did you think it was okay as long as nobody found out? Did you really think I wouldn't do anything after you stared at me and my daughter in the park?
What?
Nice to meet you. Well, technically it's our second meeting after the park. I'm Jack, Rachel's husband and a lawyer.
Rachel's husband? Wait, what are you doing? Why are you messaging with my sister's phone?
Rachel showed me your messages. I have to say I'm quite disturbed by your behavior.
This is a private conversation.
Rachel gave me permission. Anyway, back to your conversation. You're right, Sophie. One-on-one conversations usually aren't legally actionable. Frustrating as it is, we can't sue over insults in private messages. However, recent law changes mean posts on public social media can be prosecuted.
Public social media? What?
Would you like me to be more specific?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Even from anonymous accounts. Sophie, you have an anonymous social media account, don't you? Where you posted photos of me and my daughter with the caption, "My sister's kid is messed up. Some people shouldn't be allowed to become parents."
What? How did you find my account? And how did you know it was me when it's anonymous?
After meeting you in the park, I heard a camera sound. Given my line of work, I'm pretty good at investigating these things. Found your account right after.
That's impossible. No way. I need to delete it right now.
That won't help. I've already saved screenshots and web archives as evidence. The fact that you posted it won't disappear.
You can't prove it was me.
The metadata from your photos says otherwise. Plus, your posting history matches perfectly with your movements.
This can't be happening!
And as you know, this counts as defamation in front of a public audience. Legally speaking, that's a violation. They're particularly strict about cyberbullying cases these days. We'll be taking appropriate action.
No way. You mean since a lawyer is suing me, I'll have to pay damages?
That's usually how it goes, yes. Freedom of action and freedom of speech come with responsibility. What a wonderful lesson to teach your child.
Please, there must be something we can do.
You'll be hearing from my office formally tomorrow.
Rachel, please, talk to your husband.
Goodbye, Sophie. Rachel, I got some new information. Looks like Sophie and Mark have quite a bit of debt.
How bad is it?
From what I could find, they've maxed out multiple credit cards.
That doesn't surprise me.
There's more. They've been taking out payday loans.
Come to think of it, she did mention they were struggling with money. That's why they wanted our child's hand-me-downs.
Actually, it might be worse than that. They might have been planning to sell anything they got from us.
What? Why do you think that?
I found some of their posts on selling sites. They've been selling everything they can get their hands on. And remember how they eloped? Apparently, they recently moved back here looking for work. I heard Mark tried to get his old job back but was rejected, and he made quite a scene in front of the company.
Seriously?
Something about them discriminating against his life choices. It didn't go well.
Well, looks like they're in quite a tight spot.
That's putting it mildly. They've been evicted twice in the past year.
Twice? I had no idea things were that bad.
Maybe I shouldn't have revealed that I'm a lawyer. When people hear lawyer, they often think rich. They might try to take advantage of that.
You think they might try something?
They're desperate enough. We should be careful.
Though that's not really the case. You keep your fees reasonable.
That's because I want to help people who really need it, not people trying to avoid responsibility for their actions.
Do you think they'll try to contest the lawsuit?
Let's stay cautious for a while. Maybe we should hold off on going to the park, too.
Got it. Thanks for looking into all this.
Of course, it's for my precious wife and daughter. Well, I'm going back to work.
Take care. I'll make sure all the doors are locked.
Don't worry too much. Just be aware of your surroundings.
I will. Love you.
Love you too. See you tonight. Rachel, help me out here. We're really struggling with money. Could you lend us some cash for living expenses?
I hear you have debt.
So you know about that? Well, thank goodness that makes this easier.
Makes what easier?
Look, I know we haven't talked in years, but I really need help.
And you think I'm the person to ask?
Yeah, and if you know about the debt, that makes this easier. See, I thought being serious was boring, so I've only been working 3 days a week.
Only 3 days? No wonder your income is low. Sure, you have more free time, but...
I thought it would be great, living freely, following my dreams.
And how's that working out?
But free time is just boring when you're broke. Actually, I ended up shopping to kill time. The debt kept growing bit by bit. Before I knew it, we were almost 50 grand in debt.
That much?
I didn't mean for it to get this bad.
How did you let it get to this point?
Living freely is fun, but tough. There's all this responsibility. When I asked friends for help, they said it was my own fault. Maybe I was better off just working steadily like before.
Now you realize that?
I've learned my lesson. I really have.
Well, then take that lesson and work hard. I'm not lending you any money.
Please, Rachel, for old time's sake.
Old times? You mean when you forged my signature and ran off with my sister?
Come on, help us out. We just lost all our savings. I went to the casino with our last bit of money hoping for a big win, but lost everything.
You're gambling now? You used to be such a responsible person. Now you're like a completely different person.
That's what I'm saying. I want to go back to how I was.
The person you were wouldn't have asked his ex-wife for money.
But I've decided to go back to my old self, so please help me out. Your lawyer husband must have decent money.
Is that why you're really messaging me? Because you found out Jack's a lawyer?
No, well, maybe a little.
That doesn't mean we have any obligation to help you. You chose to abandon me and live however you wanted. If you got into debt because of that, take responsibility and pay it back yourself.
But, Rachel, please, think about Sophie. Think about our baby.
I've cut ties with Sophie, and you've been nothing but a stranger to me since our divorce. So don't contact me again. If you keep reaching out, I'm taking this to my husband too.
What?
Get it? Don't contact me again. If you want to live freely, take full responsibility for it. If you can't do that, don't talk about freedom.
You've become really cold, Rachel.
No, I've become strong. Goodbye, Mark.
Wait!
You really sued $50,000 for cyberbullying? I have to pay this much just for some social media posts?
You received the legal documents, I see.
This is insane. No one gets sued this much for a few posts.
If you have a problem with it, you can fight it in court. Just follow the proper procedures and good luck.
Fight in court? That's impossible. Going against a practicing lawyer. Plus, we don't even have money to hire our own lawyer.
You should have thought about that before posting those things.
How can you do this to me? To us?
The same way you did what you did to me.
Can't we work something out between sisters?
It's not my problem to deal with.
What? Of course it's your problem. You're doing this to us.
Whether you're in debt, being sued, or struggling with money, none of that matters to me. You reap what you sow. Take responsibility for your own actions.
How can you say that? Your own sister is suffering so much. Begging for help and you won't even help me.
Don't you dare play the sister card. Not after stealing my husband. You're not my sister anymore. Got it? Don't contact me again.
You're just being vindictive now.
No, I'm letting you experience consequences.
What about your niece? Don't you care about her at all?
Using your child as a shield now? That's low, even for you.
But, Rachel...
Good luck with the lawsuit. Sophie and Mark showed up at Jack's law office and immediately dropped into a groveling apology. They kept apologizing until right before closing time and finally settled for $20,000 in damages. But even that amount was really tough for them. They had to sell everything they owned except their baby things to pay it all at once. After that, they disappeared again. Word is they tried asking both their families for help, but got turned away, and none of their friends would help them either. Now they're supposedly starting from scratch somewhere where nobody knows them. I heard from Mom that Sophie finally got a real job, and Mark is working full-time again. Maybe they finally learned their lesson about responsibility. But it's too late for us to ever be family again. As for us, Lily just started kindergarten. She's made so many friends, and her teachers say she's one of the brightest in her class. Jack and I couldn't be prouder. Sometimes I think about how things turned out. Sophie thought I was the one living a tragic life, but I'm the one who's truly happy. I have a loving husband, a beautiful daughter, and a life full of joy. I guess sometimes the best revenge is just living well.
Hey, Jack, did you really give Emily a $10,000 wedding gift? What were you thinking?
It was my dear sister's wedding. As her brother, I had to go all out.
I understand the sentiment, but that is way too much by any standard.
Shut up. It's a once-in-a-lifetime event for my beloved sister. $10,000 is nothing.
Then you should have used your own savings. Don't just withdraw from our joint account for the house down payment. Emily is your sister, but the gift should have been from both of us as a couple.
What's wrong with using our shared savings? Besides, Emily was overjoyed with our generous gift. Wasn't her smile worth $10,000?
No, it wasn't. I've had enough of your sister complex. Go get that gift back and return that money right now.
What? I think it's wonderful to care for one's sister.
But in your case, Jack, you've gone too far. You're always using our money to spoil your precious Emily. Our money isn't yours alone.
What's wrong with spoiling my cute sister? And don't be ridiculous about asking for the gift back. Are you trying to embarrass me?
You're the one who's wrong for using our savings without consulting me. If you don't want to be embarrassed, use your own money. If you won't get it back, I'll talk to Emily myself. Our gift as a couple will be $1,000 as planned. Anything beyond that should come from your own personal savings.
You can't be serious. Emily would be heartbroken if we take back the gift.
She'll survive. It's not like we're taking everything back. $1,000 is still a generous gift.
But it's already done. We can't just go get it back now.
Watch me. I'm going to talk to Emily right now.
Sarah, please don't do this. You're being unreasonable.
I'm being unreasonable? You're the one who spent our savings without even discussing it with me.
It's my sister's wedding. It's a special occasion.
Every occasion with Emily is special to you. When does it end, Jack?
You're overreacting. It's just money.
Just money? That was our house down payment.
We can save up again. Emily only gets married once.
And what about us? When do we get to use our money for our own future?
We will, I promise. This is a one-time thing.
That's what you always say, and yet here we are again.
Sarah, please. Can we talk about this later? I don't want to ruin Emily's wedding day.
Fine, but remember this conversation isn't over. Emily, thank you for inviting us to your beautiful wedding yesterday. This is really awkward, but could you return the wedding gift we gave you? What? I've never heard of returning a wedding gift. We made a mistake with the amount. Jack took $10,000 from our joint savings account without my knowledge. What's wrong with that? My brother prepared $10,000 for me, didn't he? Don't waste his thoughtfulness. I am absolutely not returning the $10,000 gift. My brother said not to worry about what you say anyway. Oh, Jack. My brother has always loved me the best. Since I was little, he'd do anything I asked. My brother loves doting on me more than anything, and I love my brother for that. So don't interfere, you outsider wife. I think your close relationship is wonderful too, but I don't want to interfere if I can help it. So please don't involve me anymore. Huh? Let me tell you something. Because of Jack's obsession with you, our household finances are in a terrible state. That $10,000 gift came from savings I worked hard to accumulate. Every time you ask Jack for something, our savings dwindle. That's not my problem. If you're short on money, you should just earn more, Sarah. After all, couples are supposed to help each other. If the husband spends money, the wife should earn more to compensate. What did you say? I'm going to keep asking my brother for things. He told me that even though I'm married, I'll always be his little sister. He said I could rely on him for anything, just like before. Emily, it's not how marriage works. Jack has responsibilities to our household now. If you have complaints, why don't you just get divorced? My brother spoiling me is practically his hobby now. A wife who can't understand her husband's hobby of doting on his cute sister has no reason to stick around. Don't say such ridiculous things about divorce all of a sudden. I'm actually quite curious. To be honest, I never liked you. You're always jealous and nagging about how close my brother and I are. Oh, I know. Maybe I should tell my brother to divorce you. He'll definitely listen to me. The sad part is, I can't deny that. Jack would do anything you say. If you don't want my brother to divorce you, then shut up. Don't interfere with my close relationship with my brother. So basically, you're telling me to accept everything silently, no matter how much our savings are used for you. The wife should shut up and accept it, right? My brother loves me more than his wife, you know. That's not something to be proud of, Emily. It's unhealthy. You're just jealous because you don't have such a caring husband. This isn't about jealousy. It's about respect for our marriage and our financial stability. Whatever, just stay out of our business. Your business directly affects my life and my marriage. I can't just ignore it. Try me. I'll make sure Jack chooses me over you any day. This isn't a competition, Emily. We're supposed to be family. Family? You're just an outsider who married into our family. I'm his real family. I can't believe you're saying that. Do you know how toxic that sounds? I don't care. As long as my brother is on my side, nothing else matters. This conversation is going nowhere. I'll talk to Jack again about this. Go ahead, because it won't change anything. Hey, we splurged on a suite room for our honeymoon in Hawaii. It was my first time flying business class, too. It was amazing. That's quite a luxurious honeymoon. I hope you and your husband enjoyed it. Oh, we will enjoy it to the fullest. I can't believe we're having such an extravagant honeymoon. It's all thanks to my brother. I'll enjoy it enough for you two as well. Wait, oh, don't tell me the honeymoon expenses. My brother paid for everything. I just had to ask, and he said it was for his cute little sister. You've got to be kidding me. We weren't actually planning on a honeymoon. That's why we had such a lavish wedding instead. But then I really wanted to go on a honeymoon. When I talked to my brother about it, he said to leave everything to him. This is unbelievable. A suite room and business class flights. How much did all of this cost? I have no idea. My brother just gave me a card and told me to use it as much as I want. I didn't bother checking the prices. Your brother is way too generous. He told you to use the card freely during the trip, too? Yes, he's so generous to his cute little sister and her husband. I just love my brother so much. I can't believe this. His sister complex has reached abnormal levels. Are you sure you don't have some kind of leverage over him? Of course not. My brother just loves me that much. Apparently he always wanted a little sister, and then I was born more than a decade younger than him. Of course he'd dote on me. The level of doting has gone way past any reasonable limit. To spend this much on his sister's honeymoon? Oh, that reminds me. You and my brother never went on a honeymoon, did you? No, we didn't. Jack said it would be a waste of money. We put that money towards our house down payment instead. Yet he can splurge like this for his beloved sister. Well, I guess that's the difference in our standings. I'm special to my brother. He's so generous, giving me such a luxurious honeymoon. And even his credit card, he's the best. That card isn't your brother's. Be careful using it during your trip. It should be deactivated by now. What do you mean? This is my brother's card. He gave it to me himself. I canceled that card right after he gave it to you. The only credit card your brother has is a supplementary card under my name. Once I canceled it, that card became useless. What? Why does my brother only have your supplementary card? Because he spoiled you too much? Remember when I said his sister complex was ruining our finances? Well, until recently, he was using his own card, but it got forcibly canceled due to late cash advance payments. So I reluctantly gave him a supplementary card under my name. I told him to use cash for most payments and only use the card when absolutely necessary. But I've canceled that card too because I'm divorcing him. What did you say? Remember when you threatened me with divorce? That's when I realized something. I wouldn't be in trouble at all if I divorced this idiot. A stupid husband who keeps using our money recklessly no matter how many times I warn him, and a stupid sister-in-law who takes advantage of that and acts entitled. Cutting ties with people like you would only benefit me, so I've been preparing for divorce since that day. So that's why you canceled the family card? Yes, that's right. First, I changed all the utility bills to be withdrawn from Jack's account. Then I secretly prepared for my life after divorce, and finally, I called the family card I'd given to Jack. Why don't you try using that card to make a purchase? I guarantee it won't work. This is terrible. We were about to enjoy some shopping. We were planning to go to the most famous shopping mall in Hawaii. It's just one card that doesn't work. Can't you use your own cards for shopping? We didn't bring any. We only brought my brother's card. Is that so? Well, don't tell me you don't have any cash either. We don't have anything. My brother said we could use his card as much as we wanted, so we didn't think we needed to bring our own cards or cash. If this card doesn't work, we're in big trouble. Well, that is a problem. This is all your fault. What are you going to do about this? Make this card work right now. That's impossible. Besides, I don't know anything about this either, so it's not my fault. I can't believe he even gave you the family card. If you want to blame someone, blame Jack for giving you a card he couldn't take responsibility for. Anyway, enjoy your honeymoon. How can you be so cruel? We're stranded here without any money. I'm sorry, but that's not my problem anymore. I've made my decision. You can't just leave us like this. We're a family. Family? Didn't you say I was just an outsider? You can't have it both ways, Emily. But what are we supposed to do now? I suggest you contact your parents or friends for help. Or maybe it's time for you to take some responsibility for your own actions. This is so unfair. My brother promised us this honeymoon. Life isn't fair, Emily. It's time you learned that. Your brother can't always save you. You're enjoying this, aren't you? I'm not enjoying anything about this situation, but I am done enabling Jack's irresponsible behavior and your entitlement. Fine, I'll figure something out, but don't think this is over. It is over, Emily. For me, at least. Good luck with everything.
Hey, what's going on here? There's a divorce paper in the living room, and all your stuff is gone. Explain this right now.
The situation speaks for itself, doesn't it? Please, divorce me. I don't want to live with a husband who has a sister complex anymore.
Don't tell me you're still angry about the wedding gift. I'll apologize properly if that's the case. Don't say such stupid things. I'll return all the money I used from our house savings for the gift. I'll pay it back with my next bonus, okay?
Are you getting a bonus even though you were just laid off from your company?
Huh? Laid off? What are you talking about?
It's useless to try and hide it. I already know you lost your job. I took a day off during the week to prepare for the divorce. That's when I saw you sitting dejectedly in the park. I thought you were just taking a lunch break, but I got curious and observed you. You were just spacing out all day. I thought it was strange, so I contacted your company directly.
You contacted the company?
A former colleague told me there was a large-scale layoff at the company, and apparently your name was on that layoff list. But you've been hiding this from me all along, haven't you?
That's right. I couldn't tell you because I didn't want you to worry. I've been hiding it for your sake all this time.
You're misunderstanding something. I'm not angry about the layoff. I'm angry about something else.
Huh?
What I'm angry about is your actions after that. You lost your job, have no income, and can't find a new job. You have to rely on my earnings for a while, right? But even in that situation, you kept lavishing money on Emily. I will never forgive you for that selfishness.
Selfish? That's not... I didn't want to embarrass myself by not being able to give a wedding gift because of the layoff. I didn't want to worry you or Emily.
Don't be ridiculous. You just wanted to look good in front of your precious sister. You even gave Emily the supplementary card under my name. Don't involve me in your attempts to show off.
Huh? How did you find out about the card?
Your irresponsibility makes me sick. You try to look good for your cute sister while pushing all the payments and responsibilities onto me. That's why I'm divorcing you.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm sorry for hiding the layoff, for giving away the card, for always spoiling Emily. I'll fix all my bad points. So please don't think about the divorce.
It's too late to reflect now. I've given you many chances and warnings. You wasted all of them, and that's why we're in this situation now. By the way, about the honeymoon expenses Emily used up, you're going to pay for all of that, right? A suite room and business class flights, that must have easily cost over $10,000.
He was that extravagant? I can't pay $10,000 when I'm unemployed.
Just so you know, if you refuse, I'll process it as fraudulent use. I'm prepared to take this as far as necessary.
What the hell? We're family, aren't we? Are you blackmailing me?
We're not family anymore because I'm divorcing you. Besides, I never approved of giving Emily the family card. In other words, my card was used by a stranger without my permission. That's clearly fraudulent use. Well then, please sign the divorce papers and prepare the money for the payment.
Sarah, please! Can we talk about this? I know I messed up, but isn't divorce too extreme?
Too extreme? Jack, you've been prioritizing your sister over our marriage for years. This isn't just about the money.
I love you, Sarah. You know that, right? Emily's just my sister.
If you loved me, you would have considered my feelings before making these reckless decisions. You would have discussed major financial decisions with me.
I admit I made mistakes. Can't we work through this? I'll change, I promise.
Jack, I've heard these promises before. Nothing ever changes. You always put Emily first.
It's not true. You're both important to me.
Important enough that you hid your job loss from me, but still spent thousands on Emily's wedding and honeymoon?
I didn't want to disappoint either of you.
But you ended up disappointing me more than you can imagine. Do you know how it feels to find out your husband lost his job from someone else?
I'm sorry, Sarah. I really am. I was scared and didn't know how to tell you.
And yet you had no problem telling Emily about the credit card, did you?
That was a mistake. I shouldn't have done that.
No, you shouldn't have, but you did, and now we're here.
Please, Sarah. Give me one more chance. I'll make it up to you.
How, Jack? How are you going to make up for years of putting your sister first, for lying to me, and for jeopardizing our financial future?
I'll get a new job. I'll cut off Emily if that's what you want. Just please don't leave me.
It's not about cutting off Emily. It's about respecting me and our marriage, something you have consistently failed to do.
I do respect you, Sarah. I love you.
Love isn't enough, Jack. I need a partner I can trust, someone who will put our family first.
I can be that person. I will be that person. Just give me a chance to prove it.
I've given you chances, Jack, so many chances, and each time you've let me down.
This time will be different, I promise.
Your promises don't mean much to me anymore. Actions speak louder than words, and your actions have shown me where your priorities lie.
What can I do to fix this? Tell me and I'll do it.
It's not that simple. This isn't something you can fix with a gesture or a single action. This is about a pattern of behavior that's been going on for years.
But there must be something. Anything. Can't lose you, Sarah.
Maybe you should have thought about that before. Before you lied to me, before you spent our savings on Emily, before you put her needs above our marriage time and time again.
I never meant to hurt you. Thought I was doing the right thing.
And that's part of the problem, Jack. You didn't even realize how much your actions were hurting me and our relationship.
I understand now. I do. Please, can we at least try counseling before we make any final decisions?
I've made my decision, Jack. I've thought about this long and hard. It wasn't easy, but I know it's the right thing for me.
Sarah, please.
No, Jack, it's over. I need you to respect my decision and sign the divorce papers.
I can't believe this is happening. I never thought we'd end up here.
Neither did I, but here we are.
What about Emily? Have you told her about the card not working?
Yes, I have. She's not happy about it, but that's not my problem anymore.
You left them stranded in Hawaii without any money?
They're adults, Jack. They can figure it out. Maybe this will teach Emily some responsibility.
I can't believe you did that to my sister.
And there you go again. Your first concern is for Emily, not for the fact that our marriage is ending.
That's not fair, Sarah. I'm devastated about our marriage.
Are you? Because it seems like you're more upset about Emily's honeymoon being ruined.
Of course I'm upset about our marriage. But I can't just ignore the fact that my sister is stranded in a foreign country.
And I can't ignore the fact that my husband has consistently put his sister's needs above our marriage. Do you see the problem here?
I don't know what to say.
There's nothing left to say, Jack. Just sign the papers.
Can I at least have some time to think about this?
Take all the time you need, but know that my decision is final. I'll be staying at my parents' house. You can contact my lawyer when you're ready to proceed with the divorce.
Sarah, wait!
Goodbye, Jack. I hope you find happiness. I really do. But I need to find mine too, and I can't do that with you. Please help me. I can't go anywhere or buy anything because the card doesn't work. Just make the card active for a moment. I'll pay back whatever I use when I get back home. No, please don't involve me in your troubles anymore. What do you mean, no? How can you ignore family when they're in trouble? That's terrible. The divorce has been finalized, so we're not a family anymore. Emily, you're just a stranger to me now. What? You've already divorced my brother? So if you're having money troubles, contact your beloved brother. I'm sure he'll help you as always. I don't need you to tell me that. I've already contacted my brother, but he said he couldn't help me anymore. He said he couldn't lend me even a single dollar. Oh, that's right. Jack lost half of his savings in the property division with me during the divorce. Plus, he had to return all the money he recklessly spent on you to me, which further depleted his savings. And after paying for your honeymoon expenses on top of that, Jack's balance is zero. He's unemployed due to the layoff, so he can't help his beloved sister even if he wants to. What? Unemployed? What do you mean? My brother was laid off? You should ask him directly when you get back. Since you can't use the card or anything, you can't enjoy your honeymoon anyway. Why don't you just go back home? Don't be ridiculous! This is our honeymoon! I absolutely refuse to go back so soon. Well then, just keep staring at the Hawaiian Ocean. That's the cheapest way to enjoy Hawaii. You've got to be kidding me. This is supposed to be our honeymoon. I thought we'd be able to indulge in luxury thanks to my brother. I didn't hear anything about this happening. If you have complaints, tell them to your beloved brother. We're divorced. I'm not involved anymore. Well then, enjoy your lovely honeymoon. How can you be so cold? We're stranded here. I'm not being cold, Emily. I am being realistic. Your actions and Jack's have consequences, and it's time you both faced them. But that's not fair. We didn't know about any of this. Life isn't always fair, Emily. Maybe if you and Jack had been more responsible, you wouldn't be in this situation. You're enjoying this, aren't you? Seeing us suffer. I'm not enjoying anyone's suffering, but I'm also not responsible for fixing your problems anymore. What are we supposed to do now? We can't even pay for our hotel. Well, I suggest you contact your parents or perhaps your new husband's family. I'm sure they can help you out. But they don't know about this. It'll be so embarrassing. Welcome to the real world, Emily. Sometimes we have to face embarrassing situations when we make poor choices. This is all your fault. If you hadn't canceled the card... No, Emily, this is the result of your and Jack's actions. You can't blame me for protecting myself financially. I can't believe you're doing this to us after everything. After everything? You mean after you consistently took advantage of your brother, drained our savings, and showed no respect for our marriage? That's not true. I love my brother. Love isn't about taking, Emily. It's about giving, too. Have you ever considered what your demands have cost Jack? He never complained. He was always happy to help me. And that's part of the problem. Neither of you seem to understand the concept of boundaries or financial responsibility. You're just jealous of our close relationship. No, Emily, I am tired of it. Tired of being the only adult in this situation. Tired of watching my husband prioritize his sister over our marriage. Tired of your entitlement. I'm not entitled! Really? Then why did you assume you could go on a luxury honeymoon on someone else's money? Why did you never consider the financial strain you were putting on your brother? I didn't think. Exactly, you didn't think. And now you're facing the consequences of that. So you're really not going to help us? No, I'm not. This is a problem you and your husband need to solve on your own. I can't believe this is happening. Our honeymoon is ruined. I'm sorry you're disappointed, Emily, but maybe this can be a learning experience for you. Learning experience? What's that supposed to mean? It means that sometimes life doesn't go as planned. It means that actions have consequences. It means that it's time for you to start taking responsibility for your own life instead of relying on your brother for everything. But he's my brother. He's supposed to take care of me. He's your brother, not your parent or your bank. He has a life of his own and responsibilities. It's time for you to understand that. I hate you for this. You ruined everything. I haven't ruined anything, Emily. I've simply stopped enabling behavior that was harmful to everyone involved, including you. How is this not harmful? We're stuck in Hawaii with no money. And whose fault is that? Who decided to go on a luxury honeymoon without bringing any of their own money or cards? But Jack said it would be fine. And you didn't think to question that? To maybe bring some backup funds just in case? I trusted my brother. Trust is good, Emily, but blind trust, especially when it comes to finances, is foolish. This is a hard lesson, but an important one. So that's it? You're just going to leave us out here? You're not abandoned, Emily. You have resources. Use them. Call your parents. Call your husband's family. Call the embassy if you have to. But it's time for you to solve your own problems. I don't know how. Then this is your chance to learn. Goodbye, Emily. I truly hope you can use this experience to grow and become more independent. Wait, Sarah! Take care, Emily. This is the last time we'll be speaking. Good luck with everything. Sarah, please don't hang up. I'm sorry. Emily, I appreciate the apology, but it doesn't change anything. But I mean it. I've been thinking about what you said, and you're right. I've been selfish. It's good that you're realizing this, Emily, but it doesn't undo the damage that's been done. I know, but please, can you give me at least some advice on what to do now? Okay, Emily, here's what you need to do. First, contact the hotel management and explain your situation. They might be able to work out a payment plan or at least give you some time to arrange funds. Okay, I can do that. What else? Next, call your parents or your husband's parents. Be honest about the situation and ask for help. It might be embarrassing, but it's necessary. I'm scared to tell them. They'll be so disappointed. They probably will be, but they're your family. They'll want to help you. You're right. I'll call them. Is there anything else? Yes. Once you're back home, you need to have a serious talk with Jack about boundaries and financial responsibility. I will. I promise. Sarah, I'm sorry for how I've treated you all these years. I appreciate that, Emily, but you need to understand that an apology doesn't fix everything. I know, but I want to make things right. Is there any way we can... Emily, I'm glad you're starting to understand the gravity of the situation, but my decision about the divorce is final. Jack and I are over. But if I change, if I stop relying on Jack so much... It's not just about you, Emily. It's about Jack's behavior. His lies, his misplaced priorities. Our marriage has been broken for a long time. I didn't realize. I'm so sorry, Sarah. Thank you for your apology. I hope you understand now why things had to end this way. I do. I really do. I've been so blind. Well, recognizing that is the first step. Now you need to take action to change. I will. I promise I'll do better. Good. I hope you do, Emily. Not for me, but for yourself and for your own marriage. My marriage? Oh God, I haven't even thought about how this affects my husband. Well, that's something you'll need to address too. Your relationship with Jack has probably impacted your marriage more than you realize. You're right. I have a lot to think about. Yes, you do, and a lot of work ahead of you. Sarah, thank you for everything. Even though I didn't appreciate it before, you've always been the voice of reason. You're welcome, Emily. I hope you can learn and grow from this experience. I will. And Sarah, I'm truly sorry for everything. I believe you, Emily. Good luck with everything. Thank you. Goodbye, Sarah. Goodbye, Emily.
Sarah, are you there?
Yes, Jack, what is it?
I just want to let you know that I've signed the divorce papers.
I see. Thank you for letting me know.
I've also arranged for the repayment of Emily's honeymoon expenses. It'll take some time, but I'll pay back every cent.
That's good to hear, Jack. I appreciate you taking responsibility.
I've been doing a lot of thinking since our last conversation.
Oh?
Yes. I realize how unfair I've been to you all these years. Always putting Emily first. neglecting our marriage.
It's good that you're realizing this, Jack, but you understand it's too late for us, right?
I know. I'm not trying to change your mind about the divorce. I want you to know that I understand now. And I'm sorry.
Thank you, Jack. That means a lot to me.
I've also talked to Emily. We've agreed that things need to change between us.
That's good. It's important for both of you to establish healthier boundaries.
You were right all along, Sarah. About everything. I was too blind to see it.
I'm glad you see it now, Jack. It's important for your future relationships.
I don't think I'll be looking for any relationships for a while. I need to work on myself first.
That's a mature decision, Jack. I think it'll be good for you.
Sarah, I know it doesn't change anything, but I want you to know how sorry I am. For everything.
I appreciate that, Jack. I really do. And I hope you can learn and grow from this experience.
I will. I promise. And Sarah,
Yes?
thank you. For everything. You tried to make me a better person for years. I was too stubborn to listen. But I'm listening now.
That's good to hear, Jack. I hope you can become the person you want to be.
I'll try my best. Goodbye, Sarah. Take care of yourself.
You too, Jack. Goodbye. Apparently, Emily and her husband's honeymoon ended up being just staring at the ocean. Because of that, the atmosphere between them became quite tense. I heard they even ended up divorcing at the airport on their way back. This is what you call a real honeymoon divorce. As for my ex-husband Jack, he seems to have moved back to his parents' house after the divorce. But because of the ridiculous reason for the divorce, neither his friends nor his parents are taking his side. What's more, every time he meets Emily, they get into a huge fight, with her saying, "It's your fault for spoiling me too much," and him retorting, "You said I could indulge you as much as I wanted." The once famous close sibling relationship in the neighborhood has completely disappeared.
I hate women like you the most. Don't ever step foot in our house again, you parasite.
What? What did I do? Suddenly throwing hot soup at me during an engagement meeting? That's so disrespectful to your mother who prepared the meal.
You're the one who's being disrespectful. My mother spent hours preparing that meal thinking you were worthy of it.
I still don't understand why you suddenly attacked me. What did I do to deserve this?
Playing innocent now? Shut up! You're the one who made that parasite comment. I was so shocked my hand moved on its own.
What parasite comment? I honestly have no idea what you're talking about.
Don't act dumb. You know exactly what you said.
No, I really don't. Please explain what's upsetting you so much.
You said it so proudly that you quit your job to marry my brother. Being a stay-at-home wife just to live an easy life, that's exactly what a parasite is.
What? That's not what I
heard you worked at a prestigious company and was relieved, thinking someone like that would be perfect as my successful brother's wife. But now you're just planning to mooch off my brother and live a lazy life? Don't mess with me!
You've got it wrong, Madison. That's not why I quit my job.
Save your excuses. I saw right through your act during dinner.
If you just let me explain.
Don't lie, you parasite! Nobody would quit a job paying over $100,000 a year unless they're planning to become a lazy You're just another gold digger after all, you greedy old hag.
Greedy old hag?
Yes, that's exactly what you are, pretending to be successful just to trap my brother.
I think you should calm down and listen to what I have to say.
You're just after our family fortune, aren't you? You're plotting to live a life of luxury because my brother's the heir to a historic luxury hotel.
Please, just listen to me for a moment.
What could you possibly say to defend yourself? That you're in love? Please.
There's a completely different reason why I quit my job.
I don't need to hear excuses from a parasite. Next time, I'll pour boiling soup over your head. That should get rid of pests like you.
Are you serious? Making threats now?
It's not a threat, it's a promise. I won't let you take advantage of my brother.
Do you even understand your position?
I'm a caring sister looking out for her brother. Someone needs to protect him from gold diggers like you.
This is hopeless. You're completely unreasonable. Let's end this for today and talk another time. We can clear up these misunderstandings then.
Running away because I exposed your true nature?
No, I'm leaving because this conversation isn't productive.
There's nothing to talk about with a parasite. Just break up with my brother already.
I think it's best if we continue this discussion when you're calmer.
Don't act so high and mighty. Just admit you're after our money and leave.
I'm ending this conversation now. We can talk when you're ready to listen.
Good. Run away and don't come back, you gold-digging parasite.
Has the swelling gone down? I just made an appointment at the dermatology clinic nearby for this afternoon. I've got your insurance card ready too, so we can go right after lunch. I know it's hot and painful, but hang in there just a bit longer.
Thanks for being so quick to help, Daniel. The ice is helping, but it still stings.
I can't believe this happened. Are you sure you don't want to go to the emergency room instead?
The dermatology clinic should be fine. The swelling has gone down since I've been icing it. But I'll get it checked out just to be safe.
My sister will pay for all the medical costs. I've already told her she has to take responsibility.
How did she react to that?
She's still being stubborn, but that's not important right now. I'm so sorry about today. I never thought Madison would do something like that. What got into her?
Should I show you the messages she just sent me?
She's messaging you now? What's she saying?
Well, she seems to have misunderstood something. She thinks I'm going to be completely dependent on you and just be a stay-at-home wife. She seems to think that all housewives are lazy.
What?
Here, take a look at this message she just sent. You're just planning to play around all day as a housewife, right? You're just after Daniel's assets, aren't you?
That's ridiculous. Why would she even think that?
I guess quitting my job made her suspicious.
What? Why would she assume that? If anything, you're giving up your career to help me.
It wasn't that impressive of a career.
Stop downplaying your achievements. You were a director at a major corporation. That's plenty impressive.
There are lots of directors out there.
And you would have kept climbing the corporate ladder, too. The way you talk about your work, I know you loved it.
I did love it, but helping you is more important to me than any career. You know that.
I still feel guilty about you leaving your position.
Don't be. As marketing director, I've gained experience in product promotion and strategy development. I want to use all my experience and connections to help you.
And that's exactly why having you help with our family business would be worth 100 people.
You're exaggerating now.
I'm serious. Our historic luxury hotel may have a great reputation, but we've been losing customers year by year. I want to revitalize the hotel during my generation.
I've actually been thinking about that. We should try to get regular guests to visit more frequently.
What else do you have in mind?
And attract younger customers, too. Some hotels are focusing on international tourists these days.
See, this is exactly what I mean. You're already thinking about strategies.
It's just basic marketing principles.
Yeah, there's so much potential for our hotel to grow. That's why my parents are so happy about you becoming part of the family.
And yet, who would have thought Madison would be so strongly against our marriage?
Don't worry about Madison. I'll explain everything to her properly.
Do you think she'll listen?
Who knew she'd make such wild assumptions just because you quit your job? I'll make her understand.
It would really help if you could clear up her misunderstanding. I don't think she'll listen to anything I say.
Leave it to me. She might be stubborn, but she's not unreasonable.
After what happened today, I'm not so sure about that.
Trust me, I'll deal with her. For now, you focus on getting your burn checked out. I'll make sure my sister apologizes later.
I hope you're right about this.
I am. Now let's get you to that clinic.
I'm not going to apologize. I didn't do anything wrong.
So you think throwing hot soup at someone is acceptable behavior?
You deserved it. I was protecting my brother.
Really, don't you think your attitude is terrible after giving me burns based on a misunderstanding?
Shut up! It's your fault for making me misunderstand.
Excuse me? How exactly is it my fault?
You're the one who quit your job. What was I supposed to think?
Maybe you could have asked instead of jumping to conclusions?
Besides, our family doesn't need your help. What could someone who worked at some fancy company possibly do for us?
Would you like to hear about my actual experience?
Don't try to impress me with your corporate title.
Thanks to my 10 years in the marketing department, I have both experience and connections. I plan to use everything I have to contribute to the family business.
10 years? That's nothing special.
I've managed numerous successful campaigns and projects during that time.
Huh, what's so special about working for 10 years? You were just an employee. The company was impressive, not you.
What did you say?
You heard me. The company carried you.
You have no idea what my work involved, do you?
You are one of those pathetic people who overestimate themselves because of their company title. You personally have no real abilities.
That's not true. I achieved real results in the company. That's why I was promoted to director.
Anyone can get promoted if they stay long enough.
That's not how it works in competitive companies.
It's impossible for you. A stupid woman without even basic knowledge can't do anything.
Stupid woman?
Yes, stupid. At least I have proper education. I'm studying at a university right now. I'm learning marketing in the economics department so I can help our family hotel. So shut up, you delusional woman.
Oh, you're studying marketing in college?
Yes, to help my brother improve our hotel. Unlike you, I'm getting proper training. You didn't even go to college, did you? My brother told me you only went to some no-name commercial high school.
That's right, I didn't go to college. I started working right after high school, then changed jobs. I happened to end up in the marketing department, and everything I know comes from self-study and years of experience.
Self-study? Don't make me laugh. Study is totally worthless. You're just a worthless old hag.
Worthless old hag? You really love that insult, don't you?
Yes, book smarts beat street smarts any day. You might have gotten some results, but that was just luck. It wasn't because of your abilities at all, you delusional, worthless hag.
You really believe that, don't you?
Of course I do. What could someone like you possibly know?
Excuse me?
Getting all cocky just because you worked at a big company. My brother and parents might have expectations for you, but I can see right through you. You're just a useless, delusional hag. Don't act so high and mighty when you don't even know how tough the real business is.
The real business, you say? That's interesting.
What's so interesting about it? You're an amateur.
Well, this amateur just found evidence of embezzlement.
What?
And I'm pretty sure the culprit is you, Madison.
Me? What are you talking about?
The numbers don't lie.
You're making things up to scare me.
But since I'm just an amateur who doesn't know the business, I'm not sure. Being a delusional, worthless hag and all, maybe I should report this to Daniel first for consultation.
You don't have any proof.
Should we test that theory?
You're bluffing.
Following the chain of command is basic business practice, right? I'll go call Daniel now.
Wait, don't contact my brother yet.
Oh, why shouldn't I?
You can't just make accusations without talking to me first.
Now you want to talk? That's interesting.
Just don't. But what do you mean you found embezzlement? And why do you think I'm the culprit?
As Daniel probably told you, I plan to help run the hotel after we get married. So I've been preparing by reviewing the books from the past few years.
You've been looking through our financial records?
Of course. Isn't that what any responsible person would do?
Huh?
Looking at the books gives you a good picture of how the business is doing. It's also helpful for finding hints about future challenges and strategies. Oh, sorry. You'd know all this since you're studying it in college, right?
Of course I know that, but that doesn't mean you can easily find embezzlement. Nobody's noticed anything until now.
Maybe they weren't looking closely enough.
What exactly did you find?
Well, I did work at a major corporation for 10 years. My boss was especially strict, the kind who would blow up if even one number was misaligned in a document. So I developed a habit of spotting small discrepancies and suspicious points.
No way.
Want me to share what I found with the family?
Tell me what you found first.
It took time, but I found several suspicious money transfers. Money has been slowly disappearing over the past year. Altogether, it's probably around several $100,000.
You found all that?
The pattern was quite clever, actually. Small amounts, spread out over time.
That doesn't prove anything.
But right now, it's just suspicious activity. I need to confirm with Daniel and your parents, since they're the active management. After all, I'm just an amateur who doesn't know the business. Maybe I'm just misunderstanding things. So, shall I call him now?
Absolutely not. Please don't tell anyone about this.
Huh? Why not? I'm just a delusional hag after all, so I need someone to verify.
Please stop. I'll admit everything. I admit I did the embezzlement, so please don't tell anyone.
No way! This can't be true! Maddie, you really did embezzle money?
Huh?
My own sister, a hotel owner's daughter, embezzling money from her own family's business! This is unprecedented!
What? Daniel? Why is my brother suddenly messaging me on my chat with Alice? I was just messaging with Alice!
What's wrong with me being with my fiancé? We came to formally greet Mom and Dad about the marriage while you were at university.
What? You're both at home right now?
Yeah, since things wouldn't go smoothly with you around. Our parents wanted to apologize for your rudeness last time, so we thought we'd have a peaceful engagement meeting with just the four of us.
What?
Then you happened to message Alice and we thought you were finally going to apologize. But instead you showed no remorse and even confessed to embezzlement. Mom nearly fainted next to me.
Oh, no. I can't believe the whole family found out at once. Why didn't you tell me you were at home? That nasty woman!
Don't you dare lash out. First explain yourself. When did you start embezzling? What did you use the money for?
Well...
And don't try to minimize it. Alice found the exact amounts and dates.
How detailed are these records?
Let me warn you, don't even think about lying or making excuses. We can search your room right now if we need to.
I'm sorry. My boyfriend said he was in trouble and needed money. I just wanted to help him a little.
What? You were giving the embezzled money to your boyfriend?
He really needed it. He was in a difficult situation. He said it was the only one he could rely on, and he promised we'd get married right after graduation if I helped him. When someone says that, how could I abandon him?
How much did you give him?
All of the money I took.
What kind of man needs hundreds of thousands of dollars from a college student? And offering marriage in return, that's ridiculous! Bring your boyfriend to our house right now!
He's not a bad person, he just needed help.
Name, now!
Huh? He has nothing to do with this.
Nothing to do with this, he took stolen money!
I gave it to him willingly.
Shut up, he's just as guilty. Bring him here quickly or I'll search your room. I'll contact every guy you might be dating. Is that what you want?
You wouldn't dare.
Try me. I'll call every single one of your friends if I have to.
Fine, I'll bring my boyfriend, okay?
Within the hour. I mean it.
He's already here. My boyfriend is Mr. Black, the hotel chef.
What? Chef Black? He's married!
But he said his relationship with his wife was over. He said I was the one he loved most and he'd marry me.
Are you insane? He has 3 kids!
He said they weren't happy together anymore.
You've gotta be kidding me. I thought it might be some guy in a band, but the culprit was one of our own staff. I'm gonna grab Black right now. You get back home immediately.
Help me, Alice! My family disowned me. They said, we don't know any daughter who would steal from the family, and we never raised a daughter to get involved with married men. They threw me out with all my belongings.
What did you expect would happen?
They're being too harsh. This isn't fair.
Well, what did you expect? You're not a little kid anymore. Even as a college student, you should know right from wrong.
But isn't disowning me going too far? I'm only a junior in college with another year until graduation. They said we won't pay tuition for a daughter we've disowned.
Oh my, that is quite serious.
You have to help me. You're the only one they might listen to.
Why would they listen to me?
Without tuition, I'll have to drop out. I've been studying all this time to help with the family hotel business. This is so unfair.
I think stealing from the family business is far worse. Your parents must be heartbroken right now.
Can't you understand my position at all?
I understand perfectly. You betrayed your family's trust.
Hey, could you maybe pay my tuition for next year instead?
Me?
Even though you quit, you were working at a top company until recently, and as a director, you must have had a pretty good salary. Paying 1 year's tuition should be nothing for you, right?
Well, I did make over $100,000 and have good savings, so your tuition wouldn't be a problem. But I'm not going to give you a single penny.
What? Why not?
Why should I help someone who threw hot soup at me?
That was a mistake. I was just emotional.
Why? Simply because I don't want to. I have no desire to help someone who called me a parasite, even if it was a misunderstanding.
Oh.
Let's see, you also called me a greedy hag and a delusional hag, among other lovely things.
Look, I'll apologize for all of that. I'm so sorry for saying such horrible things. So please don't abandon me.
Sorry, Madison. I can be quite petty. A rushed apology when you're desperate doesn't make me feel forgiving at all.
No way.
You could just drop out of college, you know? Since you're disowned, you won't have anywhere to use what you've learned anyway. Why not just run off with your married boyfriend? I hear he's getting fired from the hotel and divorcing his wife. Oh wait, you can't even contact him anymore, can you? Since he blocked you and dumped you.
He lost his job and family because of me, then got angry and said I was just an ATM to him. He said I never even liked you and threw me away.
What a terrible man. Good riddance. Even if it was by chance, he wasn't worthy of Daniel's family hotel.
The money I gave him just went to gambling, and now his wife is suing me for damages. Plus, I'm dropping out of college. My life is over.
Well, you brought this all on yourself.
Please, you don't have to lend me money, but at least convince my parents and brother. I'm truly sorry from the bottom of my heart. Please tell them to at least not disown me.
That's also impossible. I'm just an amateur newcomer. I don't have that kind of influence.
What?
Your parents and Daniel are my future bosses. I can't question management decisions.
But...
Remember what you said about me being just an amateur? Guess you were right.
Please, I'm begging you.
You studied economics for 3 years in college, right? Why don't you try marketing your own life? Good luck with that. I heard Madison later dropped out of college. I don't know where she is now, but she's paying installments for both the compensation to the chef's wife and the money she stole from the hotel. She seems to be managing to live with some kind of job. Rumor has it she's working and living at a small hotel somewhere, but apparently she's annoying everyone by trying to give management advice despite being a newcomer. She seems to be doing her best in her own way. As for Daniel and me, we registered our marriage and had our wedding ceremony after things settled down. Since then, I've been officially helping with the management, and our bookings are gradually increasing. I plan to keep working hard for my beloved husband.
Get out of here right now, you uneducated old hag! You weren't even invited to today's ceremony! How dare you show up uninvited! It's unbelievable!
What's unbelievable is your behavior, Catherine. Suddenly throwing a bucket of water on me? Why would you do such a terrible thing?
Because you crashed my wedding uninvited. This is what happens to stupid women who show up where they're not wanted.
Excuse me?
How did you even get in without an invitation? You know I hate you because you're uneducated and stupid, right? I specifically asked Mom and my brother not to bring you here. I told them it would be embarrassing to have a relative without a college degree. And yet here you are, sneaking in.
I did no such thing. I was invited by the groom. I had no idea the bride would be you, Catherine. This is just a coincidence.
Huh? Why would an uneducated idiot like you be invited by my Thomas? He's a Harvard graduate like me. Plus, he works at a prestigious company. There's no way someone like him would know some small-town woman without a degree.
Well, I'm here because I was invited by him, but you threw water on me and are trying to kick me out. And to think my husband and his mother hid the fact that his sister was getting married. I've really had enough.
I'm the one who's had enough. I get that you want to be friends with accomplished Harvard graduates like me, but sneaking into my wedding venue? This is why uneducated people have no manners or common sense. So self-centered. Having someone like you as a sister-in-law, even by marriage, is more than I can stand.
Excuse me?
People like you should know their place. Did you think you'd blend in with all these educated people? I saw you looking at all the decorations like you'd never seen anything so elegant before. Was this your first time in a 5-star venue?
I don't need to defend myself to you. I came because I was professionally invited.
Professional? The only professional thing about you is how professionally embarrassing you are to our family.
What? How can you say such a terrible thing?
Don't you understand that you're not wanted in this family? Anyway, the ceremony is about to start. You don't have a seat, and you must be embarrassed in those wet clothes. Get out now, you uneducated hag!
I'll leave, but you'll definitely regret this.
No, I won't. I'll be relieved. Once you're gone, I can finally enjoy my perfect day with all these accomplished people. Thomas will never have to know I'm related to someone like you, even by marriage.
Fine, I'll leave quietly, but please give Thomas a message for me. Tell him I won't be able to give the speech he asked me to give as his boss.
Huh?
My speech notes are soaked too, so even the staff can't read them for me. Oh well, I came today not as your sister-in-law, but as Thomas's direct supervisor. I never expected this to happen.
What? Wait a minute, you're Thomas's boss? You can't be serious. There's no way.
Ask him yourself. I'm the director of his department.
But, that's impossible. Someone without a degree can't possibly.
Well, good luck with everything. I won't take responsibility for whatever happens next.
Wait, don't go yet. I need to verify this.
Too late. You've made your feelings quite clear. I'm leaving now.
But if you're really his boss, oh God, this is...
As you said, I'm all wet and don't have a seat. Goodbye, Catherine.
Director, why are you suddenly leaving? Did I do something offensive? If I've done anything to make you angry, I apologize.
Calm down, Thomas. You haven't done anything wrong and don't need to apologize. I just had some issues with your bride and decided to leave.
Huh? With my bride? Do you know her somehow? Director, please tell me what happened. Did she say something inappropriate?
This might surprise you, but I'm actually Catherine's sister-in-law. She's my husband's sister.
What? Really? That's impossible. How could such a coincidence?
I know it's hard to believe this, but it's true.
But Catherine told me her brother was single.
You're kidding. She actually explained it that way?
Yes, she said her brother wasn't married. Even her family said the same during our family dinner.
So even my husband and his mother are also in on this lie. And I wasn't even invited to that dinner.
I'm so confused right now. We've been planning this wedding for months, and Catherine never once mentioned having a sister-in-law.
That's because she pretends I don't exist.
If you really are Catherine's sister-in-law, why weren't you invited to the wedding? Or why was your existence hidden by her? I know you're not the type to lie, Director, but this is also confusing.
It's embarrassing to admit, but Catherine and I don't get along at all. Actually, she one-sidedly hates me. She really looks down on me because I didn't go to college.
What? You didn't go to college, Director?
Oh? I thought I'd mentioned that.
I never heard that. I'm shocked because you're so capable at work. I thought you graduated from some prestigious overseas university. Just the other day, you were on the phone with our French client. Your French was so fluent.
Due to family circumstances, I couldn't afford to go to college. But with motivation, you can accomplish anything with work in foreign languages, right? So I worked really hard to become a director at our company.
Wow, that makes your achievements even more impressive. You rose to your position through hard work and talent rather than connections or credentials.
But Catherine is just obsessed with academic credentials. No matter where I work or that I can speak French, she doesn't care. She won't even talk to me properly just because I don't have a college degree.
Oh, I had no idea she had such prejudices. She never showed that side to me.
People often hide their worst traits until after marriage. So I'm going to leave now. If I insist on staying, it will just cause trouble for you, Thomas. I'm sorry about all of this.
I understand the situation now. We should be the ones apologizing. You came all this way only to be sent away. Please, wait, Director. Let me talk to Catherine about this. There must be some misunderstanding.
You don't need to apologize, Thomas. This isn't your fault. I'll be going now. Good luck with the wedding, if you decide to go through with it.
I need to process all this. Thank you for being honest with me.
Take care, Thomas. I'll see you next week.
I can't believe you work at the same company as Thomas, let alone as his boss. I almost collapsed when he told me.
Yet you still managed to have your wedding. My husband showed me the photos. It looked like a lovely ceremony. You had such a nice smile. It's hard to believe you were shocked at all.
Oh my, trying to act tough. Deep down, you're surprised we went ahead with the ceremony as planned, aren't you? Weren't you expecting us to cancel, but my brother told you everything went fine, right?
Yes, I was surprised about that. I thought it might be canceled after what happened.
As if something so minor would cancel a wedding, you idiot! Thomas was a bit upset at first, but I quickly explained you were just jealous of our success. Did you actually think your little revelation would ruin my special day?
I wasn't trying to ruin anything. I simply told him the truth when he asked.
Thomas and I are both Harvard graduates working at prestigious companies. There's no way a perfect couple like us would cancel our wedding. Just because we kicked you out, an uneducated nobody.
Darn, that's too bad. I was hoping if it got canceled, you might finally change your attitude.
Huh? Did you think I'd come crawling to you in a panic? Me, a Harvard graduate with top credentials, to a nobody without a degree like you. I'd rather die than apologize to someone who couldn't even get into a community college.
I thought you might recognize me a little bit. I think I've worked pretty hard, if I do say so myself.
I was surprised you work at a big company and have a director position, but that hardly impresses me. There's no way someone without proper education could legitimately hold such a position.
That's quite an accusation. Do you have any basis for that claim?
No matter what job or position you have, you're still just someone without a degree. You'll always be inferior to me.
Oh, is that so?
Actually, this is a huge opportunity.
Huh? Opportunity?
You need to give your director position to Thomas right now. From today, my husband Thomas is the director, and you'll be his subordinate. This is an order from your sister-in-law.
Are you serious?
Of course I am. It's only right that the position goes to the most qualified person. It's ridiculous for someone without a degree to be a director at a major corporation. and especially to be the boss of a Harvard graduate like Thomas. It should be the other way around, you working under him.
You're the one being ridiculous, Catherine. Why should I work under him when I've been at the company years before him? Companies value results over education. Don't you understand that?
What do you mean companies value results? You've just been jealous of his education and blocking his promotion. You're probably terrified that once people realize how smart and talented Thomas is, your days of pretending to be competent are over.
I've never blocked Thomas's promotion. In fact, I've been mentoring him to improve his performance.
I'll expose all the wrongdoing you've been doing.
What? Wrongdoing? What are you talking about now?
I've always wondered why Thomas, a Harvard graduate as smart as me, wasn't getting promoted. I heard he's the slowest to advance among his peers.
Yes, that's true. His colleagues are getting promoted regardless of their educational background because they produce results.
But now I finally figured out why. May, you've been sabotaging his career advancement, haven't you? You've been jealous of his excellent education and using your position as his boss to prevent his promotion. Otherwise, someone without a degree like you would quickly lose your director position to him.
Excuse me?
It all makes sense now. You've been giving him bad evaluations and assigning him impossible tasks so he looks incompetent. You're threatened by his Harvard degree because deep down you know you're unqualified for your position.
That's completely untrue. I've always been fair in my evaluations.
I'm going to report all your evil deeds to the company. Then you'll be demoted immediately, and Thomas will get promoted and take the director position at the prestigious company.
Oh dear, I'm getting a headache. So your beloved fiancé's slow promotion is somehow my fault? Just to be clear, do you really believe that?
Of course I do. This is a brilliant deduction from my Harvard-educated mind. It can't be wrong.
So, this is a brilliant deduction.
My Harvard professors always praised my analytical thinking.
Have you ever considered that maybe Thomas just isn't ready for a promotion yet?
No way. Thomas deserves a promotion. You're just blocking his way.
I guess you just don't understand his business skills and abilities.
I've seen through your scheme completely. You've been holding back a Harvard graduate out of your own insecurity. I need to tell Thomas about this right away. He's always complaining about his strict boss and worrying about promotions. When I tell him I'm going to expose his terrible boss, he'll be thrilled. And that will be the end of you. Know your place and work under the more qualified people.
That's why I am knowing my place and working under my qualified director. Please stop saying such ridiculous things.
Huh?
Yes, I've told you that my director is strict, but I've never once complained. I totally respect her. Unlike my capable director, I know that I'm slow at work and not very competent. But she never gives up on me and continues to mentor me. I respect and admire her for that. How can you say such disrespectful things about her?
Wait. Is that actually you, Thomas?
Yes, it's me. I can't believe what I'm reading in these messages. Is this really how you think?
Why are you defending her? She's trying to sabotage your career. She's jealous of your Harvard degree.
My slow career advancement is my own fault for not producing results. Don't make it sound like it's the director's sabotage. That just makes me feel even more pathetic.
Wait, why are you responding from May's text messages?
Because we work together and we're in a meeting room discussing something important. I was telling her that I'm breaking up with you.
What? Breaking up with me?
Yes, that's right. I have no choice but to break up with you. Our legal marriage registration was scheduled for next week. We had the ceremony, but we're not legally married yet, which is fortunate.
Wait, Thomas, why are you suddenly saying we should break up?
Why? How can I not break up after this?
Is it because of her? Did she turn you against me somehow?
No, it's because of you and your behavior. I finally see who you really are. I can't marry someone who looks down on the director I respect.
Respect? But May is below you. She doesn't even have a degree.
So what? Only someone lacking class would mock others for their education.
This has to be a joke. Thomas, are you being forced to write this?
No one is forcing me to do anything. This is my decision after seeing how you truly think and behave. The director has taught me more in 1 year than I learned in 4 years at Harvard. She's brilliant, hardworking, and rose to her position through pure merit.
But Thomas, we're perfect together. We both went to Harvard. We both have prestigious backgrounds.
Grounds aren't important, Catherine. And not just you, but your whole family was trying to hide her existence. I don't want to be part of such a family.
But having no college degree is embarrassing. It's May's fault for having such a shameful education level. Besides, we just had our wedding ceremony yesterday. Breaking up is out of the question. How can you say this after our happy wedding?
Happy wedding? What part of it was happy? I could only manage a strained smile the whole time. After you threw water on my boss and kicked her out, how could I possibly be happy in that situation?
What? I thought you understood that I was just protecting our reputation. We can't have people like her at our wedding.
The director always scolds me for caring too much about what others think. Especially when I'm unsure about work. I hesitate between pushing through on my own or asking for help, end up failing, and get scolded for being too concerned with appearances. Yesterday's wedding was exactly like that.
What do you mean?
Whether to force myself through the wedding or cancel it. I should have canceled it quickly instead of hesitating. But I'm too concerned with appearances, so I overthought everything. What would I tell the parents and friends who came? What about the wedding gifts? So I forced myself to go through with the wedding.
But everyone had such a good time. The ceremony was beautiful. Everyone said we looked perfect together.
It might have appeared to them like that, but after a day, I finally made up my mind. I don't care if people get angry. I don't care what they think. I'm gonna prioritize my own feelings, that I don't want to marry you.
No, that can't be true. You really don't want to marry me, even though we just had our ceremony yesterday? Think about our future, our Harvard connections, the brilliant children we would have had.
I can't do this anymore. Let's have a discussion with both families, and let's officially cancel our marriage.
No way. Absolutely not. I don't want to break up with you, Thomas. I want to be your wife. We were supposed to be a power couple with Harvard degrees.
Having a good education doesn't guarantee job performance. And you clearly lack common sense. I don't think people like us should get married.
What? People like us? What do you mean by that?
People who judge others based on their educational background rather than their character and abilities. I used to think like you, but working under Director May has shown me how wrong that mindset is.
Thomas, please, we can work this out.
Well, I'm getting back to work. The director is busy, and please stop sending these ridiculous messages.
Thomas, wait! Don't go. Let's talk about this face to face.
I've made my decision. Goodbye, Catherine.
This is the worst. Thomas won't answer my calls and is ignoring my messages. This is all your fault. What are you going to do about this?
Didn't he tell you not to contact me anymore? Can't a Harvard graduate read English?
How dare you mock me at a time like this? I'm in crisis. My wedding is ruined, my fiancé won't talk to me, and it's all because of you.
I didn't ask Thomas to break up with you. That was his own decision after seeing how you behave.
Shut up, you uneducated nobody! Don't get cocky just because you have a position at a big company. You've turned Thomas against me. What did you tell him?
I didn't need to tell him anything. Your own words and actions did all the work.
I'll never forgive you. I'm going to tell everyone this wedding cancellation is your fault. I'll tell my brother, my parents, everyone.
Go ahead. Feel free to do so. I don't mind at all.
Acting all cool now, huh? But my family loves me. Especially my brother. He's the most lenient with me. I'm sure he'll divorce you as soon as I tell him. He always takes my side. He'll be furious when he finds out what you've done.
Oh, haven't you heard yet? I already handed him the divorce papers.
What? What did you say? You're lying!
I'd had enough at your wedding. That day I was most angry at my husband, not you, so I handed him divorce papers that night.
Really?
I'm used to being looked down on by you and my husband not standing up for me. But to not even tell me about his sister's wedding, the dinner, or the venue, and then pretending to be single in front of Thomas? That was going too far. We can't remain married in this situation.
Really? So not only did I lose my fiancé, but my brother is losing his wife too? All because of one wedding?
On top of that, apparently he saw me getting water thrown on me. But he didn't come to help, just casually attended the wedding. When he came home, his first words were, "You really got soaked, huh?" I don't need such a terrible man in my life anymore.
But isn't it stupid for you to initiate divorce? No one will marry a woman like you without a degree. You'll end up all alone. You should be grateful my brother even married you in the first place.
I'd rather be alone than with someone who doesn't respect me.
How dare someone of your status hand divorce papers to my brother?
I'm getting divorced just like you wanted, so what's the problem?
That's true, but it's making me angry. Just letting you know, it'll be too late if you regret it later. If you come back saying you want to reconcile, it'll be too late.
Why don't you say that to your beloved brother instead? Tell him, even though your wife earns much more than you, you still look down on her. No one will marry a man like that.
Huh? Earns more? What are you talking about?
He was so angry when I handed him the divorce papers. He signed them in a rage, but tell him not to regret it. I expect he'll be calling soon, wanting to reconcile now that he's calmed down.
Wait a minute. You earn more than my brother, even without a degree?
Well, I am a director at a major corporation. I make a decent annual income. Your brother's salary, on the other hand, has been quite disappointing lately. Unlike some people who got demoted for messing up at work.
What? My brother was demoted?
He pulled off his boss's toupee while drunk, called him a high school-educated baldy, insulting both his education and his baldness. After that, his boss targeted him, his work suffered, and he got demoted pretty quickly.
What? What was my brother thinking? So he's been lying to us about his job and his salary?
Like brother, like sister, I suppose. You both care so much about appearances.
This is too much to process. My perfect wedding, my perfect fiancé, and now I find out my brother is like this too? Everything is falling apart.
Actions have consequences, Catherine. Maybe this will be a learning experience for you.
What am I supposed to do now? Everyone will be talking about our canceled wedding.
Perhaps you could use that Harvard education to figure something out. Anyway, feel free to tell your brother about all of this. We're divorced now, so I have nothing to fear. And that's how Catherine and Thomas officially canceled their marriage. Thomas seemed to have a breakthrough after this incident and grew into a reliable subordinate. He started producing results at work and is getting good evaluations from others, so he might be up for promotion soon. As for me, my ex-husband and his mother completely changed their attitude and started desperately trying to reconcile with me. I presented them with a compilation of all their past awful behavior and demanded compensation instead. Now, Catherine is apparently being blamed by her entire family, being said, "You cost us a competent wife and a lot of money."
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.